So this is supposed to be like XCOM style turn-based strategy with kind of Wild West theme and some Lovecraftian themes in there at the same time. So sounds pretty good. The Kickstarter for this was really amazing. I really wanted to back it back then, but didn't have money at the time. And I was hoping this would come out and be a nice game, but apparently I've heard some rumors that it might not be that good. So we'll see. And this is one of the biggest complaints people are having with the game, that they were expecting it to be like a continuous campaign, but it's split into like chapters. To like this game so far? Yeah, all 2 minutes I've seen so far, Punisher. Remember you mentioned it before? I was curious. Yeah, I was really hyped for this game, but people are complaining like the AI is very dumb. So I don't know Punisher. We'll see in a moment, I guess. Let's see. Hard times. Your journey on the Oregon Trail is halted by harsh realities of the West. You find temporary solace in the cold trade, but bad times are just around the corner. Soon you will be forced to make choices that will shape your destiny forever. Let's start with this. Human resource machine. Cool puzzle from the creators of Bird of Coup. Yeah, I actually have it, Punisher. They actually sent me a copy of that game. So I should try that at some point. Let's see. Painful for veterans of turn-based tactical genre. Challenge but fair. Smaller challenge, but challenges nonetheless. Let's go with the middle. Your characters gain debuffs when damaged badly, but over time they grow stronger for the experience. Iron Man, no. Well, let's just go with the default.
The Old West was a hard place. The only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was
Everyone
as if
died of
every animal on the
dysentery
trail was
in
spooked
the Oregon
by
Trail.
some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
No, it's not Rem. They took mother away. Could father still save her? No. Learning ropes. Do you want to play the tutorial? We promise it's short and useful. Yeah, let's do the tutorial. Hard West is turn-based. You start. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. You can only move within within the range indicated. Okay. Art style looks like Darkest Dungeon so far. Yeah. It's XCOM in the Wild West, Rayman, pretty much. Cover is indicated by shield icon. Always stay in cover. There is half cover and full cover. Full cover provides best protection. You have detected an enemy. All characters marked with the red shield icons are enemies. This enemy is out of cover, so your shot will be very effective. Shoot the target with the active weapon. Hit chance, damage, no cover. Action points. Most actions require action points. Each character starts combat with 2 action points. Shooting typically uses up all your remaining APs. When all your characters are out of APs, enemy turn starts. Each character has certain amount of luck. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. When enemies are in cover, bypass their protection by flanking them. If it doesn't miss with 99%, it's not XCOM clone. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you need to reload as well. Clearly it was scripted. Yeah. Shadow spotting. In broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of sight. Some materials like cloth or foliage can be shot through. That is actually really cool. Hey Sierra. So we can see there's someone there from the shadow, and we can shoot through the canvas there. You ran out of luck and are bound to be shot. You must take better cover. Oh, handy. Ow. The red bar shows your hit points. When hit, your luck is partially replenished. Does this game have ricochet mechanics for bullets? I hope so. I hope so, Knight. You have several abilities at your disposal. Some abilities require luck. Fanning. 3 shots with minus 20% aim penalty. That's it for the tutorial. You're on your own now. Thanks. Why wasn't this stuff in XCOM? Yeah, I hope this stuff is in the new XCOM, Rayman. Or someone mods it in. I should have reloaded first. Yes, it has seen people shoot ricochet buckets to ricochet off. Oof. I hope you can shoot around the corners as well.
She was nowhere to be found. He saw the box. What was in it?
Why is Death talking to me?
The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. the dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell.
Happy New Year to you as well, Nosilam. Now go play Wild Bill. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you could get on the Oregon Trail again.
You and your father were alive, but all your supplies were destroyed. No way you'd make it to Oregon.
I'm gonna hide my face for now.
Your father decided to stay put and build a life right there. Many years passed, and you grew up. You became a man.
After the fight, so two of you took over the ruined railroad company buildings and tried your hand at farming. The soil was dry and the land was dangerous. You spent 10 long years scratching out an existence from the dirt. Now you were grown, you figured that two of you should try for Oregon again. It's what Mother would have wanted. Ooh. Gold. Who would have thought they would find it here? And just when you needed cash for your journey. Time to strike it rich and get out of town before the outlaws and madmen show up. They always do. The masked man controlled all the gold mining. His henchmen sold you a license that let you run 9 prospecting operations. Okay. Mercury drill, stamp mill, hydrojet. Character screen. Ooh. Father. Warren. Ability cards. The legal tender of the Old West. This person has larger role to play in the unfolding events. Make sure they don't die. Essential. Let's open this. Free card slot. Drag cards here to grant this character new abilities and other bonuses. Arrange poker hands for extra rewards. Ooh. Hey, Big Walter. Jack of Hearts. Ability Shadow Kill. Active requires 60 luck. Ravage an enemy not protected by sunlight. What? Bonus +2 defense. 10 of Spades. Ability Ricochet. Active requires 20 luck. Bounce bullets of 1 or more ricochet objects. +5 aim. Who made the game? I don't know. Let me see. Hey Bungie. Oops. This game was made by Creative Forge Games and published by Ambitious Digital Entertainment. Someone standing in the dark. Yeah, so you need to get these later. This slot will become available once this character has gained more experience by participating in tactical combat. Let's give you this and you this. Never heard of them. I think they are totally new, Foil Guard. This game was kickstarted and succeeded pretty well in there. Okay, I actually like the card system. This is really cool. Especially when you make a poker hand for additional bonuses. Let's see what's else in it. Pause menu. Okay. Ugly Ditch, Neighbor's House, something else. What is this? tranquil meadow. You notice a young native woman with a basket, picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Initially startled by your arrival, she then offered you healing herbs for sale. Ooh. I can go look for the herbs myself, or I can buy them directly. With just enough money in my pocket to buy them. Let's buy them. After selling you some herbs, the young woman left. Three tried healing herbs. Father is gonna be angry now. I spent a lot of money into healing herbs. Ugly ditch. Let's go see the neighbor's house. Buy the girl. Herbs come free. Maybe. It looked like a nearby farmhouse was... farmhouse was inhabited. You paid them a visit and they turned out to be kind people. You exchanged pleasantries and the customary promise to help one another. More importantly, you met Florence, their beautiful, kind-hearted daughter. All you exchanged were a few glances, but you found yourself smitten. Not interested in prospecting themselves, the neighbors tipped you off about a couple of promising spots.
From the day you first laid eyes on Florence, she was all you could think about. It wasn't just desire that she inspired in you. It was the way she saw the best in you. The way she made you feel.
Collapsed mine, prospector's camp, damp mine, something shaft, and ugly ditch. Let's go to the prospector's camp first. Prospectors led by Alexander Kane had been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane had vast knowledge of blazer gold retrieving techniques. Expensive? No, thank you, sir. Something shaft. Yeah, let's go to the something shaft. It's I think Ford's shaft. Actually, yeah. Yeah, let's go here. The shaft had been thoroughly explored in the hard rock depth, but not much apart from that. Considered unconventional extraction methods. The unconventional methods were effective but expensive. You first needed to obtain or rent the proper tools. Well, shit. Let's go to the ugly ditch. Everyone said there was a blazer gold down in the ditch, but most of it was buried deep under hard rock. Well, I have no money to do anything. The mine looked like its hard rock depths were still untouched. There was probably gold down there. Let's try this again. Aha. You had heard about this place, a rich mine that collapsed years ago, on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looked like you could squeeze in and maybe get some of the gold they found. That herb girl shafted you? Yes. Took all my money and ran laughing. Now I don't have money to do any digging. It might not have been the smartest thing to do, but you got in. As you reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. Let's go deeper. The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. You found a little gold, but still not much. You moved onwards, wondering how far it was to the bottom. Wounded and weary, you eventually reached the end of farthest tunnel, and there inside a massive stash of gold. The air must have been poisoned you because as you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in suit, smiling and smoking. As you turned to leave, he said, "Just so we are clear now, that's mine. But you can borrow it for a while." It was all too much. You headed back to surface. You so gullible? Yeah. As you inched your way back to the sunlight, you heard a low rumbling all around you. You hurried, hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. You had just emerged, blinking into the sunlight when the mine collapsed behind you. We got some stuff from there. Face mutilation. A shot to the face, so bad, even Lady Luck turns away. -1 max HP, -20 max luck. Nice. Relic. Priceless relics have a soothing effect on all witnessing their mindless destruction. Grants healing over time to allies in radius. Ooh. Sturdy shoes. Boots give you movement. Bloodstained shirt. Almost new, just stained with blood, little here and there. Protects from crippling injuries. Well, I have my face destroyed already, so... Is there anything out there? We are going for a journey out in the Badlands. Haha! Church. God may have been away on business, but Reverend Gervais had a reputation of being miracle worker. For a price, he could heal the most serious ailments. Those with less cash could leave a tip in the offering box, granting them a place in his prayers for the day. The prayer offering had a surprising high price for something that might not have worked at all. Let's seek healing. You sought healing. The warden needed healing. With the healing while the healing was costly, it also proved effective. So does that remove my hideous face? Yep. Church, another scam to get your gold. Yeah. Let's go mine in the untouched area. Was this one? You mine the hard rock gold, costing you 100. You collect hard rock gold deposits by smashing the quartz stones with a pickaxe. Prospecting cost 100 again, so we earn a bit of money. You excavated the deeper gold, costing you 40. So we gained $4 for that. Does that remove my hideous face? Yes. Just go to a church, Big Walter, and ask for the Reverend to heal it. Urine's the placer gold, costing you 15. $5, nice. Let's go seek those plus 50. Are we gonna earn this much if we get one of these? Let's get the advanced techniques. Let's rinse this as well. Nice. Income total 37. Let's excavate this as well. Earning me 6. Nice. Ugh. Inevitably news about the gold spread. Overnight, several nearby homesteads and settlements were raided. Attack imminent. Father worried you wouldn't make it on your own. He figured you'd need protection. You disagreed, but went along with his decision for the last time. Ask the crime lord for protection. Trade outpost. The proprietor was eager to exchange goods with you. Let's see. What do you sell? Tobacco. One of the many riches of the New World, boasting calming effect on body and mind, improves aim. Double shotgun. Ooh. Thank you. Oh, you can dual wield. Awesome. Where are the herbs? We have it in inventory here. There, dried healing herbs. Well, let's see this Mexican place. The deal. The Mexican said he would help if you split your gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and promised to send a Vaguero to help out. Character has joined the Posse. Cheech. Repeater rifle, unlike the Fate Traders. Location has become available. Homestead Crossroad. Navy gun. Did we get a... Oh, we got a new guy. Western rifle. Sword of Cobra. Ooh. Repeater rifle. Navy gun. Pierce slugs, lower capacity. You get that. So I can have a 6-shooter there as well. Nice. We should probably defend our homestead. The bandits were coming. It was the hour of reckoning. You took defensive positions. You were well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad men. It'll cost you 200. Oh shit. The enemies have been alerted. Is there like a map? No. What's this? Enter and rotate. Aha. You couldn't actually rotate the camera in the other thing. Shadow kill. So I wonder where the enemies are coming from. They're like Overwatch. There they come. No Overwatch in this? Ah. Holy shit. How many damn enemies are there? The enemies might have an Overwatch ability, but not the player. Great. %100% to beat that guy. You dead. Cone shot. Nice. Hey Jinx. Another cone shot. Well. Not the Jinx. Going by other streams I've seen not played yourself. Yeah. Holy crap. Stay away! Stay away. Ooh, cone shot there. Nice. Good shot. We're pretty out of luck on him. Oh, that's... I guess that's the boss. Can I use the shadow kill on that guy? Not protected by sunlight. So, has to be inside? Choking his own blood? Yeah. I guess I cannot do that. Well, let's actually move here. This gives me 100% on this guy. Oops. What did I miss so far? Tutorial, nothing else really. And a bit of horrible face mutilation on one of my characters. Very good hit chances. Oh, just go. He's gonna get shot this turn. That's fine. Yeah. And a girl with herbs, yes. An Indian girl was selling me herbs. So what is this red area? Is that the Overwatch? Out of ammo, reload, okay. Maybe I should have moved him here. Can't get there with this character. Shit. I think it's time for a tactical retreat. I was actually thinking about that. Tactical retreat in reverse, but maybe not. One damage. He gained 50 luck from getting hit. So how do we get there? Oh, there's a door there. Can flank this guy, I think. Nice. Not sure what they are doing really. $75. Miss. Shit. Actually, I should have ran here and reloaded. 60. Well, I'll take 60% shots. Moritz Haas was killed. Ow. Yeah, you gain luck when you get hit. This guy's getting tortured. Out of ammo, reload. Not sure what this guy's doing. Oh, they're getting shot. There we go. If only your prospecting was lucky enough, you could get on Oregon Trail again. Oregon Trail again. So you survived the attack. Father was worried. He said you should build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack. But he also wanted you to call the shots. Does changing weapons consume an action? I don't know, Harshdi. It's too expensive. When he declined, he never mentioned it again. But But you had other things on your mind. The bandits were attacking elsewhere. You ran to make sure Florence was safe. Florence's parents didn't survive the raid. You found her among the dead, weeping. She followed you home and never left. She never spoke of it, but brought fresh flowers to their house in their memory every week. Meanwhile you were gone, your father had a visitor, a well-dressed gentleman with a peculiar accent who seemed to appear out of nowhere. His magnificent cologne almost concealed his curious sulfur aroma. Could he be? No, that was madness. The gentleman was quite persuasive, convincing father to spend most of his cash on a lucky amulet. He was fed up with struggling, running scared from bandits, crime lords and the weather. He wanted the prospecting business to take off and fast. Still though, father seemed loath to discuss the matter. He downplayed the power of the trinket, insisting it probably wouldn't work. Still things improved. Father swiftly found a new digging site and extraction was efficient. Soon he was able to pay a better mining license. Oh, we got new cards as well. Check of Spades, Courage. Requires 10 luck, active. Bolster your parameters when surrounded by enemies. Queen of Spades, Chain Kill. Active. Requires 75 luck. Kill an enemy to get a chance to kill another. And another. Ooh. Oh, we have this lady here. You get that. You can bolster. Ah, the helper guy left. Now we have this lady. Amulet power. The amulet bought from a shady character grants you good luck. Plus 5 luck per turn. Deadly Derringer. Damage 3, hit 1. Damage 6. Yeah, I think that might be my close range gun. Probably sell some of these extra guns. And so what was the new locations we got? Crossroads. What was here? Some folks say that just before sunrise there was an electric feeling out on the packed earth of the crossroads. The kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. Some swore they'd met a man there, well dressed and well spoken, who offered them a tempting deal. He could make you powerful in return for a piece of yourself. Is this roguelike or more of a Commando style game? It's not roguelike, it is story based. And the combat is like a XCOM. I don't know about this part though. Should we make a deal with the devil? No, I'm gonna decline the devil. The man smiled, tipped his hat, then turned on his heel and left the crossroads. After a few steps, he had disappeared, though the night was crisp and clear. Shake the devil's hand? No. Forest entrance, small bridge town. See the orchard here? The man's eyes had been sewn shut with a crude twine. He sat perfectly still, his gun in his holster, his stash on the ground close to you. For minutes he didn't make a slightest noise, then uttered a single slow sniff. You could have grabbed his stuff and made a run for it, but then there was that gun. I know devils like me get a bad rep, but we are good guys, down at heart. Hey, Hazarus. Reminds me more of a Western version of Invisible Ink. Knowing better than to meddle in affairs you didn't understand, you greeted him and simply